What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? First of all, can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, please. Last night, y'all said that I was low or something on the panel, that I was low. Y'all couldn't hear me. I was trying to adjust I was trying to adjust, and y'all said y'all still couldn't hear me. So let me know if y'all can hear me, please. Let me know how I sound before I get to talking. Hey, everybody, as you guys are coming in the room. Shelly says she can hear me. Jonathan said loud and clear. All right, everybody is saying yes, 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 yes. Okay. I don't know what the issue is when I get on platforms, when I get on these panels, because y'all said y'all couldn't hear me last week on my panel. So I don't know what the issue is, child. I don't know what the issue is, but we're going to keep it moving. We are going to keep it moving. All right. I just got in the house. I was at a graduation soiree. My best friend's oldest daughter graduated from high school today, so we were celebrating that. And yeah, but the news cycle had been kind of slow the last, I guess I'm about to say, the last week or so. And today some stuff wanted to pop off, so I said, well, let me come down here and talk about the things, because shoot, some things done popped off I want to talk to y'all about. So I'm a little late, later than I normally am, but we are here, y'all. We are here. So we're gonna get into the things. I don't have a lot, so we shouldn't be here too long. I'm lighting my candle now. That's how you can tell I just got in the house shot. I haven't even lit my candle yet, honey. I've been home long enough to set this live up and get ready to rock and roll with it. So let me say hi to the people. Hey, Mr. Willie Brown. Hey, Yogi. Let me start from the top. Make sure I say hi to everybody. Lemon Kush, Amber, Bilo, Cool Gamer, Brandon, Keisha, Shelly, Corey, L Love. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, hey, hey. Jonathan, what's up, bro? Who else? Who else? I think I got everybody. What's up, Tracy? Hey, this is my showrunner. For the for the new people, welcome to any new subscribers. If you're new, come on down and say hi. We don't bite. We still got some seats in the front row. It's 50 people here, still seats in the front row. Come on in and say hi. Hey, Montrez. Hey, Morgan. Hey, 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 you guys. Yes, honey. We got some new people here. We've gotten about, in the last couple of weeks, we've gotten probably about 60 new subscribers, honey. So if you're new, come on down. Like I said, we don't bite. Come on down and say hi, honey. Hey, Auntie Dee, what's going on? What's going on? Now, the first of the month is Thursday, so y'all know what that means. I will be gifting a membership for the month of June. I will be gifting a membership for the month of June. There's a program that YouTube has. If you are a member, you can gift a membership to somebody else. If you click on the $ button, it'll give you the option of gifting a membership. Um, and you don't have to, but it's something that I said I would start doing once a month. I would gift somebody a membership so you guys could get the perks and see what it's like behind the wall for a month. And if you like it, you can hang around and you can get your own membership. If not, at least you had the experience for the next 30 days. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you do give the membership, it is only for 30 days. It does not automatically renew like your membership does. So it's just a one-time charge. Okay. And thank you to all members in the past who have gifted memberships. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, let's get ready to get into it. Sorry, I'm coming on screen now. Hey, what's up, Miss Baythane, Marnie? Hey, just simply. And shout out to my members that are lit up in green. So we did have a members only meeting yesterday. And we did decide on a couple of things. First of all, if you are a member of the book club, I did upload a video yesterday onto the book club as it relates to what I would like for us to do in the next couple of months. So we are going to finish reading um what is it? Oh shoot, what's it called? Hold on, y'all. What's up, Star? Hey, Taurus, I ain't seen you in a while, boo. What's up? Where'd I put it? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It should be right here. Uh-oh. What's the movie? The book called something perfect. Something. Oh shoot. Uh, I could have sworn I. Okay. Oh, I know where it is. Okay. The Perfect Find. That's what it's called. The Perfect Find. It's called The Perfect Find. It's written by Tia Williams, but they made it into a movie. It's going to start streaming on Netflix in June, starring Gabrielle Union and Gina Torres, I believe. Also, we're gonna finish it, and then we're gonna watch the movie, and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay. So again, we are bringing it back. Hey KK, hey Sharice, what's going on, you guys? Hey Cindy. So that's the one announcement I had, and the members convinced me that we're gonna do it after dark. So we will be doing a members only after dark. I will let you guys know well in advance. I'm still putting it all together, but there will be an after dark coming up, and it'll be a members only. Not to exclude my subscribers, but just because we want to be in a safe space where people feel comfortable to just be cool and not feel no pressure to feel no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So it will be members only, but I will let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. All right, what's up, Two Greeks? Hey, KFS. Okay, so I think those are the announcements that I need to make. All right, let's get into some of the things and the things and the things. So first of all, I have an update to Donna Summer. Now, yesterday we reviewed the Donna Summer documentary. It's called Love to Love You Baby. It is streaming on HBO Max. It is directed by her daughter and another guy, Russell somebody. I can't remember his name, but um and we had some questions. There was some stuff that y'all were trying to tell me from the chat that I wasn't quite clear on. So I did some research. So I did some research to get the information. So let me tell you guys. So the first thing, and I posted it on the community wall earlier today. Remember, I told you guys yesterday that in the documentary we see that Donna Summer became a painter, excuse me, late in life. And one of the things that she did leave was she left a lot of artwork. She left a lot of original paintings. She left lithographs that were signed by her and things of that nature. Also, what I found out today is, um, that she, in the documentary, they talked about the fact that she never wanted to talk about death. She never wanted to talk about death. She never really accepted. I guess, I mean, and I shouldn't say it like that, but she didn't want to talk about it. So she did not leave any clear directions for what she wanted to happen to um her items. She has costumes and shoes and all sorts of memorabilia. And she's been gone for like 11 years, but her daughter said that it's been just recently that they've actually been able to sit down and go through her stuff. She said that she's actually a mother now, and she said because she couldn't really sit down and go through her mother's stuff. Like, she just didn't have it in her to go through all the memorabilia and all of that stuff. So they just started going through those things, and they're going to actually have an auction. So there will be an auction at Christie's next month. So, get your coins together. If you think you can afford it, get your coins together. And see if you can find it, okay? I don't understand why people don't like talking about death. I've talked about my loves about death. Everybody is different, I guess. I mean, she was married, so it was never an issue about her estate, I guess. It was just an issue about what to do with her stuff. She didn't leave clear directions on what, whether she wanted it sold, what she wanted to happen. And so I guess her family finally got to the point where they really sat down to inventory and go through everything, and they made a decision, I guess, as a family to sell it. So they I mean, I don't, I when I heard the word Christie's, I said, oh, that's probably out of my price range. But especially like the original costumes, her original stage outfits. They said her designer shoes, her daughters were fighting over her possessions. See, I hate to hear that. I really, really hate to hear that, because it looks like that woman left more than enough stuff. I mean, if she still had original costumes, she had more than enough stuff. She has 3 daughters. I hate to hear that they were fighting over stuff. I just hate to hear that. But it seems like they've come to some sort of understanding, or maybe they're selling it all off so they can split the money. Child, I don't know. But even her paintings and stuff, which and actually the family did. We're talking about I'm giving you updates to some of the Donna Summer stuff I found. They actually did this perfectly. They had the documentary come out, which which starts the conversation about Donna Summer again, which brings her name back up, which brings her back to the forefront of her fans. Enough time has passed that I think a lot of this controversy with the gay community maybe has subsided a bit. And I think and so now the documentary comes out this month, and then the auction is next month. They sort of timed that pretty well. I think the comments, people are chattering again. People are chattering again. Um, how did she die? She died of cancer. She had lung cancer, actually. I read a couple of articles which spoke to um some of the things that were or were not addressed in the documentary. One of the things they brought up was, there were rumors out there about maybe once upon a time her having a drug issue. Listen what I'm gonna say. And this may not be a fair statement for me to make, but I'm just gonna make this statement. This is how I feel. It was the 70s. She was the queen of disco. There's absolutely no way in the world that you're going to convince me that anybody that was coming through the disco era who was a celebrity was not at the very least exposed to drugs. That doesn't mean she became a drug addict. I'm not saying she had a drug problem, but I am pretty certain that she was at the very least exposed to drugs. I remember I told you guys I love disco, and I have watched a lot of documentaries on disco, Studio 54, you name it. I have probably watched, I can say all of it, but I have watched a lot of it. And I remember what's her name? Sue Robinson, the one that say, "Turn the beat around." Remember her? The woman who sang that. I remember looking at her biography, probably Behind the Music or Unsung or something like that. I remember watching hers, and she said that she actually became addicted to drugs, and she said that she would get off stage and there were party favors. Okay, hold on, let me check. We got some gifted memberships. Thank you, Tracy. There were party favors. Um, that people she would get off stage and people would just hand her cocaine. She said even when she was Vicky Sue Robinson, thank you, below. Even when she was trying to get clean, even when she realized she had a problem, she said it was just there. She could not avoid it. And so, you hear these stories of people who were, even if they were not um like I said, strung out. So now now her daughter said that she did take antidepressant medicine, but she was never addicted to, and I can believe that she was never addicted. But I just don't think that certain things, if she didn't have a quote unquote drug problem, I don't think it was necessary to bring up the fact that she was exposed to or maybe dibbled and dabbled. You know what I'm saying? Denise Williams said that when she toured with the Rolling Stones, the band carried a crash cart to revive whoever. Oh, does sound about right. It sounds about right. Um, since all of this Tina Turner stuff has been coming up, I've been watching a lot, just refreshing my memory and watching a lot of videos and a lot of videos and stuff um as it relates to Ike Turner. And I forgot that Ike Turner said that the person Ike Turner and Tina Turner even said, she said things got bad with Ike when he became addicted to cocaine. She didn't say things were perfect with Ike, but she said things got bad with Ike. She said in the beginning he was very good to her. She said that. She said in the beginning Ike Turner was very good to her. But then the drugs and stuff. And she said that well, he said, not her. He said that the first time he tried cocaine was with Red Fox and Elvis Presley. They were in Vegas. That's a weird combination of who was hanging out together, Red Fox and Elvis Presley. But he said that was the first time he tried cocaine. All right. Thank you. Willie Brown, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Brown. He gifted a membership. And Kroy, you are one of my regulars. Oh, I'm so glad that you got it. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, your mama went to Studio 54. Leo, I would love to talk to your mom. Like real talk, like offline, not on an interview or nothing. Although if she wanted to do an interview, I would love to talk to her. Because listen, I always said if I could, people always say, if you could get on a time machine, where would you go? I've always said if I could get on a time machine, one of my top three, out of my top three things to do, the first one would be go. Well, would that be the first thing? I think that would probably be the first thing. Is to go to Studio 54. I would love to have been at Studio 54 at the height of disco. Not a fly on the wall. I don't want to be like, oh, that could be a fly. Baby, I want to be up and in it. I want to be on the dance floor. And I have seen the footage from Studio 54, and trust and believe the white powder was everywhere. And I do mean everywhere. We talked about that, Stephanie. We talked about that. And honestly, it's been so long since I read the book. I won't say it's nothing like the movie, but there are things different from the movie. They combine events. I won't say it's nothing like the movie, but they combine stuff. But it's only but so much you can tell in 2 hours. But we talked about that. I talked about that yesterday in the video. Thank you so much, Mr. Willie Brown, for gifting that membership. I appreciate that. And I'm so glad that Kroy was one of the people that got it, was the person that got it. Oh, wait a minute. He gifted another membership. Hold on. Tracy said back to back. Mr. Willie Brown, you showing out today. Thank you. Hold on. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Send it to me when you get it, Tracy. You said back to back. I only see one. See, I can't see the memberships from here. So Tracy lets me know and she sends me the screenshot. Brandy said, I went to Studio 54 many times. I actually produced a show called Brandy's Disco Ball where we replicate. Hold on. Where is it, Brandy? Where's your show? Oh, Brandy. I would love to talk to you. When I say I love disco, y'all don't understand I love disco. I think y'all really think I'll be playing. I think y'all think I like a couple of songs. No, I love disco. I love everything about that era. I have watched so many documentaries and read books, and baby, when I tell you I love. Brandy says it's in C. I think you got cut off while you were typing. It's in Chicago and in LA. Hit me up. Brandy. Yes, I need your contact information. Can you either email me or send it to my DMs? Hold on. Cause I would love. Hold on. RB the podcast at gmail.com. My Instagram is, what's my Instagram, y'all? ReallyBTV _ on YouTube. Please, I would love to talk to you. And Leo, your mama too. Y'all just don't know. I really wish I could have been at Studio 54 in this heyday. Like, first of all, I would just hope that I could get past the velvet rope. I hope I could get into Studio 54, baby. They might not have let me in. There was a story. Oh shoot, I'm gonna forget the story now, and then I'm gonna get to the rest of this because I could do this all day. Who was it? I could see his face. Niles Rogers. Niles Rogers was the lead singer for what band, y'all? Hold on, because this gonna kill me if I don't. Okay, thank you, Mr. Willie Brown and Amber. Amber was gifted a membership. Welcome. All right, hold on, y'all. Niles Rogers, chick. Um, the song "Freak Out." Again, I watched the documentary on Chick, and he talked about the lyrics to the song "Freak Out," where it says, "Oh, freak out, la freak, so chic, freak out." Y'all know that song? Y'all know what song I'm talking about? Okay. They wrote that song one night they couldn't get into Studio 54. Now they were a band that had music on the radio, and they could not get into Studio 54. And they said they were standing behind the velvet rope yelling, "Fuck you!" That's how the melody came to them. They were like, "Oh, fuck you!" And that's how they were chanting to get into Studio 54. They could not get into Studio 54. He said they left there and they went back to his apartment or wherever they were, and they wrote that song that night because they could not get into Studio 54. Hey, Alika, I haven't seen you in a while, girl. Hey. Yep, Marnie Davis know the story. Yep, she said they wrote Freak Out because they could not get into Studio 54. Yep. And at first, it wasn't Freak Out. It was you. It's pronounced chic like fashion. It's chic. Okay, chic. What did I say? Chic? What did I call them? They wouldn't let Cher. Child, they wouldn't let Cher in. Baby. I remember I watched a documentary one time. I think it was a documentary on Studio 54. If I'm telling the truth. I think it was a documentary on. It was on Disco or on Studio. I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna move on for real. A guy who used to go to Studio, who's a regular at Studio 54. I don't remember his name or nothing, but he said he was in New York and he was walking down the street and there was a line. There was a line of people out in front of this building, and he recognized people from Studio 54, people who were regulars, and he was like, "Oh, wait a minute, hey, you're so and so. Hey, you're so and so." And it was like half the line was from people that he knew from Studio 54, right? And he said, he was like, "What is this? Is this some sort of reunion or something?" They were like, "No, this is NA." And all of them, it's not funny, but all of them were in recovery. All of them, had become drug addicts. And this was like in the late 80s. So they had gone through the whole, they were gone through recovery and everything. And they were at their regular NA meetings. And he said it was like a Studio 54 reunion. Child. Oh yeah, the two owners. It was two owners of Studio 54. One was more of like in the forefront. I forget their names now, but one was more in the forefront, and the other one was sort of in the back. Lauren, I did not. Where is it again? Because I wanted to see it. I wrote it down, but I don't know where to find it. Tell me where to find it. Okay. See, there you go. Coming for El Teddy. All right. So the other thing, see, I said I wasn't gonna be here long, and it's already been 25 minutes, and we ain't even talked about nothing yet. That's why I can't fool with y'all. That's why I can't fool with y'all. The other thing we talked about was Donna Summer suing Casablanca Records. And I couldn't get the whole story straight. So I found an article. I'm going to read you guys directly from the article. Now, this article is called 4 Decades of Love. It was written in 2006 by Stephen Hausman. I'll put the link in the chat. So if you guys want to read it yourselves, because it was a really good article. But I'm just going to read you guys the part because it's a long article. But I'm only read you guys the part about her lawsuit with Casablanca Records. In 1980 began with a marriage and a lawsuit. The marriage was to musician Bruce Sedano, and the lawsuit was against Casablanca Records CEO Neil Bogart for allegedly withholding funds from her previous recordings. Donna switched labels and was the first artist to sign a contract with Geffen Records. The lawsuit was later settled. So that was the first thing that I was not clear on yesterday, because Universal kept saying that she lost the lawsuit, but you don't lose when you settle. A settlement means that y'all came to the table and y'all came up with an agreement, and it was a compromise. Everybody gave a little something, but you didn't lose if there was a settlement. Those two things don't go together. So now maybe it looked like she was gonna lose or whatever, but they settled before there was a judgment. There was a judge or a jury did not make a decision. They settled. So that's the first thing I wasn't clear about, because some people in the chat were saying she settled. Some people in the chat were saying she lost. You don't lose if you settle. Now, if there's an attorney in the room, correct me if I'm wrong, but in my mind, settling, there's no losing in that. All right. Unfortunately, Bogart, once a friend, died of cancer on May 8th of 1982 at the age of 39. To complete her contract, Summer recorded one more album for Mercury, which was a subsidiary, of Casablanca. In 1983, the widely successful She Works Hard for the Money. But before the success of that album, Summer and Geffen released the critically acclaimed The Wanderer in 1980. Although The Wanderer had 3 hit singles, it did not have the fanfare of her previous Casablanca albums. Okay, so that cleared up something else for me from yesterday as well. She settled her lawsuit with Casablanca Records. As part of the settlement, which means that they probably gave her some money, and as part of that settlement, they agreed that she owed them one more album. So even though she was signed to Geffen Records, she was still contractually obligated to give Casablanca another album, which was She Works Hard for the Money. In the interim of her settling the lawsuit and doing that album, she released an album on Geffen Records. That makes sense to everybody? Leo, I think me and you both would have been a mess, honey. I listen, because I'd have been up in the balcony. And if y'all don't know nothing about Studio 54 and y'all don't know nothing about the balcony, I don't know what to tell you, okay? But if y'all know about the balcony at Studio 54, I'm just telling you what I know. Now, you can call me what you want, judge your mama, okay? I probably would have been in the balcony. I'm just going to call a thing a thing. I probably would have been in the balcony. Moving on. If you know, you know. I ain't about to explain it. Okay. Right. Rehab became the club too. Okay. So, with that being said, so that's my update. I did a little research today. It was hard finding that information because every time I typed in Donna Summer lawsuit, I typed in every combination of Donna Summer suing Casablanca, Donna Summer against a record label. It kept bringing me back to the lawsuit that she had. It kept taking me back to the lawsuit, the libel lawsuit against the comments that she allegedly made about the LGBTQ community. And I was like, why don't nobody want to talk about Casablanca? It's almost like it's almost like they're trying to wipe that out. So So that's the link to the article if you guys want to read the whole article. Remember, it was written in 2006. That's an older article, but it does give you a little more information, a little more background. Again, yeah. So, shut up, Tracy. You shut up. You just shut your mouth. Okay. Okay. So, congratulations again to Amber and Kroy, who were both gifted memberships from Mr. Willie Brown. All of you guys have been, faithful subscribers, and I'm so thankful that you guys were gifted. And thank you, Mr. Willie Brown, again. Wait a minute, Mr. Willie Brown, you gifted another membership. You are just on a roll. Thank you again. Well, congratulations, Dr. Mary McWilliams, and thank you, Mr. Willie. You're my MVP tonight, Mr. Willie Brown. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. So let's get into some of these stories tonight. So first of all, child, they say Peter Thomas still ain't paying these people. Who wants to send me a message? Okay, thank you, Brandy. I just got it. Okay, I'm going to accept it. Yes, Brandy, social disco ball. Oh, I'm going to have to check this out. I don't live nowhere near Chicago, but trust and believe, the next time I'm anywhere close, the next time I'm in Detroit, I might have to drive up to Chicago and spend the night in Chicago. Next time I'm in Detroit visiting my niece, honey. I am here for this. Thank you, Brandy, for sending me that information. And I'll post it on. I'll send it out if y'all want it. I'll send it out. Okay. Okay, I got the information. Thank you so much. And I definitely will. Maybe we can have a 70s night. And we can have Brandy come on and maybe Leo's mom. Leo, you let your mom know. I would love to talk to her. And she can be behind, She could be behind the emoji. She doesn't have to come on screen. But I would love to hear her stories. Love to. Maybe we can have a 70s night, honey. I'm here for it. Okay. All right, y'all. So I was scrolling through TikTok today, minding my good TikTok business. Man, I was gonna upload this TikTok, but I told y'all I just walked in the door. I didn't have time. But let y'all hear. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Let me let y'all hear what's going on down to the bar one. Okay, let me let y'all hear what's going on down to the bar one. So wait a minute. Oh, I definitely got to talk to you. Yes. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a 70s night, y'all. We're going to have a 70s night. I don't know when it's going to be, but we're going to put it together. At this point, why people even, you know what? I'm here. Listen, I'm here for you. Listen. So, this is the TikTok that I walked up on today, and then I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the backstory. Girl, my mama and I don't really mesh. However, I know her stories. Okay, well, Leo, you welcome anytime. Okay, I don't listen. I don't want I don't want you to make no phone calls you ain't trying to make. But if you know the stories, you welcome to come up here, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all hear. This is the Instagram. I mean, this is the TikTok that I ran up on. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I'm gonna make videos because y'all gotta know what happened from start to finish. Nah, I told a lie. That ain't the one I rolled up on. Hold on, sorry. Is this the one? No, this ain't the one. What is the first one I ran up on? They don't want to pay me my money. They owe me $1,400. They don't want to pay me. Bar one. All the receipts are here. They don't want to pay me my money. And I'm sitting here until the police come. They owe me $1,400. Look, they owe me $1,409. They don't want to pay me my money. Peter, you're a fucking scammer. You owe motherfuckers money. Your checks bounce. And you don't want to pay people their money. Give me my bread today. Okay. So then I'm gonna let y'all listen to this last one. Hold on. Is this the one? So first and foremost, I want to say y'all are doing y'all big one on TikTok because I reached out to the Department of Labor like y'all told me to start the claim. But guess what? They already have an open investigation. So I was telling the man that I went on TikTok and I was expressing my concerns because I did not know where to start. And there is dozens of former employees, maybe even people that still work for the company that have not been compensated. So what I need y'all to do, if y'all ever work for Bar One, whether it be in right. Okay. So this is her. That's not the one I wanted to play for y'all. That's a new one. Is this the one? Sidebar. When y'all seen me flashing this piece of paper, the other side had. Good morning, y'all. I still ain't been asleep since all that shit happened yesterday. I literally been up for 12 hours straight. So anyway, I just been doing a lot of running around and I had a lot of stuff to take care of. Anyway, so after all the chaos happened with the party of 30, I texted GM. I told her, I said, it is a lot going on right now. This is very overwhelming. Overstimulated. I feel threatened. I feel like I'm in danger. I'm about to call the police because these guests are wilding out. So she was like, I'm on my way. So when she got there, the guests had already left by then. Like it took her like 35 minutes to get there. The guests had already left. I was in the kitchen. The guests had already left. So when she got there, she pulled me to the side. I told her what happened. She was very apologetic. And then she told me that she would pay me. She would give me my tips. I told her I did not wish to move forward with the company. She told me she would pay me and give me my tips within hours. So 2 days later, I told her I was on my way to Bar One. I got to Bar One. The lady, the VP, had a family emergency. So she was like, can you come back tomorrow? I expressed to her that I had been driving far to get there, so I can't keep wasting my time.
driving there for no reason. She told me to come back tomorrow. So I went back the next day, and the same thing happened. So she told me that she would be paying me Monday. Fast forward to yesterday. So I get there. As soon as I walk in, the first thing this lady said to me was, "It's been a shit show. We are under investigation. A lot of people quit. I had to fire some people today. Just sit at the bar, get you a cocktail, and I'll be right with you." So I waited a whole hour patiently while she's handling other people. A girl walked in after me. She got the girl in and out. But apparently, after the conversation I had with her, she said the girl didn't get paid or something. So I sat down with her, and she started going through like my folders, like my envelopes with like all my receipts from the week that I worked. But then she starts saying, "What days did you work? Oh, I can't find this receipt." I have all of it in my phone because I took pictures of all the receipts. I took pictures of the envelopes with all the amounts that I'm owed. So I'm like, because they told us to make sure that we take pictures of it so we have it for our own record just in case this happens. So I'm like, okay, I got everything you need right here. Plus that little paper that y'all saw on this thing that everybody keep clowning me.
Okay, so I just wanted y'all to hear some of that. It's like she did like 5 videos telling the whole story. So let me give y'all the short. I just wanted y'all to hear some of her story because that's what I scrolled up on today. I said, "Wait a minute, Peter." So she works at the bar one in Miami. Now here's my first issue with her. Like you guys said, who the hell is still going to bar one for a job? So she just started working at bar one at the beginning of May. That's my first issue with her. Because I'm like, ma'am, I understand people need a job, but South Beach, Miami, I'm sure you could find a. She said that she's been doing service. She's been a server for like 4 or 5 years. You have 4 or 5 years of experience, ma'am. You could work for anybody except for him. Like it is very well documented that this man don't pay his people. But okay, you got the job. I ain't gonna beat you over the head. You got the job. Okay. So she went to work for Peter Thomas. Well, for Bar One. She said her first day on the job while she was training, they were short staffed and they had a party of 20. It was Floyd Mayweather, and he came in there with a party of 20. At the end of the day, she said once his people came in, of course, it's Floyd Mayweather, and basically they started ignoring everybody else in the restaurant so that they could make sure that they could serve him well because, of course, they didn't want him bad mouth in the restaurant. The hell with the rest of the people in the restaurant or whatever. So she said you could go on Yelp and see complaints from that day because people were complaining since he was there that they were basically being ignored. She said because they were already short staffed. They were already short staffed. So her first day on the job, she was training, but because they were short staffed, they basically gave her a table to cover. So then she told the story about another, like the next day or the day after that or whatever. She had another large party of 30 where the people got irate, they were disrespectful, and then you heard where she ended up calling the GM because she was like, "I don't feel safe. The way these people are being disrespectful and the way these people are getting upset, I don't feel safe." And then you saw where the GM came up there. She told the GM, "I'm not, this is my last day. I'm not staying with the company." The GM said, "Well, come back. I understand. Come back tomorrow, and we'll pay you out your tips." Now, the part that I didn't play because again, she got about 5 or 6 videos. She was explaining that she had records of all of her tips, and according to her records, it owed up to $1,600 they owed her for tips. Now, I know this to be a fact. Pat, you okay? Tony here yet? No, I just want to ask you a question real quick. In the restaurant business, you get your cash tips, right? And then if somebody pay with a credit card, about how long does that usually take for those tips to drop? At the latest 24 hours. Okay, I just want to make sure I got my facts right before I tell my people the wrong thing. I want to make sure I got it right. Peter Thomas ain't paying his people. So this woman is saying that they owed her over $1,600 in tips, which means that this was something that had been building up. You understand what I'm saying? This is something that had been building up. So when she sat down with the woman and the woman did her calculations, the woman said, according to my calculations, we owe you $800 and some change. And she said, what's up, Ebs? She said, $800. She said, no, according to my calculations, y'all owe me $1,600 and some change. Well, the lady sat down and tried to go over, well, you gotta cash out this person and cash out that person, and your taxes are this amount, and your this, and this. Basically, she said, well, according to my understanding, once that she went through the whole calculations, y'all. I cash out this person, I cash out that person, my taxes are this amount. You still should owe me the $1,600. Where are you getting another? And by the time that woman got done adding and subtracting, multiplying and dividing, basically she said they had me paying over 40% of my tips back to the house. And so she told the lady that was unacceptable, that she wanted her whole damn $1,600. The lady told her, you could either take this $800. She said, I was trying to do you a favor, but either you take this $800 or I'm gonna call the police and you gotta go. Basically you be trespassing at that point. So the lady, that's the video you heard, but she was like, I ain't going nowhere till I get my money. So the lady did call the police, and the police did ask her to leave. But you saw in that last video that she has contacted the Department of Labor and whoever else she needed to contact down in Florida, and they said that there is an open investigation, and they have multiple complaints about Bar One. Now I saw y'all in the chat saying that why go to TikTok? Why go to TikTok? That's what this generation does. But I'm going to say this. Sometimes if you don't know where to start and you don't know how to vent, you don't know where to get started. Sometimes coming online and venting, because like she said people have been giving her a lot of information and a lot of advice because she didn't know what to do. She's probably, from the looks of her, I'm not going to show her face, but from the looks of her, she's young and she's frustrated, and she probably had never had to deal with something like this before, and she didn't know where to start. Now I understand that they can Google and all this, that, and the other. I get that. But that's what this generation does. They go online, they vent, they put their business out there, and sometimes they get a lot of information back. They do. They get a lot of information back. So, wait, let me go back to Baldwin, Miami real quick to get some oxtails before they shut down. Tracy, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you. So, yeah, y'all. So, Peter Thomas, once again, he's being accused of not paying his people. I just want to know, I look at the Peter Thomases of the world, and I look at the Bishop Whiteheads of the world, and let me tell y'all something. How these people be getting away with this stuff? Like, we have heard these stories about Peter Thomas for years. He started in Atlanta. They said that according to Funky Dineva, the restaurant that he had that closed, the first restaurant that he had that closed, he said the food was good. And then he opened up the second restaurant that was hopping. Everybody was going. It was like the hot spot. And then he opened up the restaurant in Miami and Charlotte. Now he's got the one here in Baltimore. And each one has the same reputation. Food is good, great ambiance. See, Peter knows how to create a restaurant. He does not know how to run a restaurant. That's what it sounds like to me. He knows how to create a restaurant. He does not know how to run. And listen, everybody ain't business savvy. Coach Leslie is a link. She dropped a link. You said that doesn't help you. That link doesn't help you. If you go to the community wall, if you have an iPhone, I think you have to do it from a laptop. But if you go to the community wall, there's a tab. If you go to my homepage, there's a tab that says memberships, and that's where you can join the membership. If the link doesn't, that's supposed to be the link for the membership. If it doesn't take you there, I don't know. Nia Long used to be his woman. Child, well, we know she got bad taste in men, child. So I'm just saying. So, okay. Thank you, Coach Leslie. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. But yeah, so that's the thing, you guys. Like, honestly, I just don't understand how these people just keep getting away with doing the same shit different day. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, but Okay, child. Okay. Oh, Brandy, I just saw the message you just sent me. Oh yeah, girl, we gotta talk. Ooh, now I'm excited, honey. I'm excited. We gotta talk, girl. Oh, this is nice. Hold on. This ain't on the docket, but uh Tracy just sent me this. Stephanie Mills pens a message of support to Halle Bailey while sharing similar experience with racist critics amid her run as Dorothy on Broadway. I got so much hate mail. Um okay. Offering words of encouragement while drawing parallels between her own experience and the recent backlash faced by Bailey, Mills wrote, as a young black girl playing the role of Dorothy in seven-time Tony Award winning Broadway play The Wiz, I know what this baby Halle Berry has been dealing with. I got so much hate mail. I was told Judy Garland is turning over in her grave, all because a little black girl was playing the role that was once played by a white girl. It's sad to see the same thing is happening to this beautiful, talented, smart, and intelligent actress. Halle, God put you in this place and time, so let your light shine. Hold your head up high, walk in your peace, and celebrate the greatness that you are. That's great. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. And she did. Stephanie Mills got a lot of hate, especially since Stephanie Mills has very strong features, right? Even as a young girl, Stephanie Mills had the very strong jaw. She wasn't that classic, beauty. I don't think she's ugly. That's not what I'm saying. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The commercial beauty. That commercial beauty. And so I'm glad to see that. I'm sorry to see that it's needed, but I'm glad to see that she is being supportive and she's letting her know, been there, done that, girl. Okay, congrats. I like to hear that. Okay. All right, let's get into this, child. DaniLeigh. Oh, DaniLeigh. DaniLeigh, DaniLeigh. DaniLeigh, aka the baby mama, was caught, why does thing keep doing that? Was arrested in a DUI down to Miami. Now let me read you guys what this is. This is coming from TMZ. DaniLeigh spent the end of Memorial Day weekend in jail. This after cops say she hit somebody with her car while driving under the influence. The singer, who is also the baby's ex and mother to one of his kids, was arrested early Tuesday morning in Miami South Beach, where police claim she was involved in a DUI hit and run, which ended with a serious back injury to the alleged victim who was riding a moped. According to the police report obtained by TMZ, Danny was seen by several witnesses driving at a high rate of speed and swerving in and out of lanes near Miami Beach. Eventually, cops say she struck somebody who was on a motorized scooter and dragged the moped for about a block. Somebody flagged down a nearby officer who then initiated a stop. Mm, mm, mm. In the paperwork, the cops described Danny as smelling of alcohol. He conducted a field sobriety test, which he says she failed, and says she later took a breathalyzer. The officer claims that she blew a 0.145 and a 0.148, nearly twice the legal limit. Danny was cuffed and taken to jail where she was booked on 3 felony charges: driving under the influence, leaving the scene of a crash with serious bodily injury, and DUI damage to property. As for the person who cops say was hit, cops claim they were treated at a local hospital where they say they were told by docs that this man suffered a kidney laceration and a spinal fracture. We reached out to Danny's team for comment. So far, no word back. And there's been no update. TMZ will post updates as they get them. The last time this was updated was at 9:42 this a.m. Child, listen. Y'all, I got a couple of things to say about this. The first thing I have to say about this is there's absolutely no excuse in this day and time why you driving drunk. There are too many options available to you. Okay. You got Uber, you got Lyft. I mean, you got a good old fashioned taxi. Okay. Absolutely no reason why you are leaving somewhere so intoxicated that you are double. Hey Elizabeth, how you doing, sweetheart? You are double the legal limit. That's number one. Number two, you have the um uh, double the reason not to fall into this because you are a quote unquote celebrity. It might be C-list celebrity, B-list celebrity, but you are a celebrity. There were people with her. See, this is what I'm talking about people not having your best interest at heart. Unless, see, they're supposed to take them keys from her. There's no reason in the world why she should have been allowed to get in that car. No reason in the world why she should have. But see, I was trying to be nice, Amber. You say F list. Okay, girl. I was trying to be nice. But there's no reason in the world why she was supposed to be allowed to get into that car. Okay? We would have been fighting in front of the club because you would have had to whoop my tail before you got in that car to drive. You would have had to whoop me. I'm just telling you now. If I'm with my friend who I know is, D-list, C-list, B-list celebrity, it's no way in hell that I know you drunk and I'm going to let you drive. Now, the only excuse is, oh, I don't feel bad for her at all. Please no, I don't feel bad for her. The only excuse is if the people with you was just as drunk as you were and they weren't paying attention and they didn't realize that all of y'all was just too damn drunk to be driving, okay? Because sometimes you could be so drunk that you think you good enough to drive. You think you good. Now, I absolutely feel bad for the person she hit. But again, it's just no. Listen, first of all, and this thing, and Abby will tell you this. Abby will tell you this right now. I don't like driving in those types of situations. If I feel like I'm going to be drinking, I'd rather take an Uber. I'm good for Uber. If I think I'm going to be drinking, I mean, I'm not talking about having one drink or whatever. I'm talking about if I think I want to drink, then I'm not. I'm just not. And I know some of that comes with age. When I was younger, I didn't think that clear. I didn't think they clear. I know she used that valet while they let her. That's another one. The valet too. You see her stumbling out that damn club. You ain't supposed to give her them keys. Baby, I've been in that situation. Cousin was ready to fight me and we were lit. I got them keys and my mom picked us up at 30 years old. I don't play. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have no real friends. And my thing is this. Me and Abby will have a at this point. I'm just old, y'all. I don't be drinking to get drunk. Okay, I drink to be cute. Okay, I order me a cocktail. If I am at the club, I might order me 1 or 2 cocktails. But I know 2 is my limit if I'm driving. I know it's my limit. Okay, I don't even know if I drink 2. Like, I just know I'm just older now. But even when I was younger, you just gotta have better people around you. You just gotta have better people around you. And at the end of the day, she clearly don't have that. So now you got. Does she have 2 kids? I know she got at least one. She got the babies. Does she have 2 kids? But she has one. So now you have a child who already got an ain't shit daddy. Now you done put your freedom in jeopardy. For what? Because you wanted to get drunk and didn't want to find a way back to the hotel? Ma'am. Even if you want to get an Uber Black, if you want to be cute, get an Uber Black. Okay? If you want to really ride around in style and you want to get an Uber Black. I mean, if it's that serious. I remember for my birthday a couple of years ago, we were going to the wine bar. Me and some friends were going to the wine bar. I knew good and damn well I was going to drink. I was going to a damn wine bar for my birthday. I got an Uber Black because I said it's my birthday and I'm going to be cute and I'm going to splurge. So me and some of my friends, we met over to my cousin's house. We got ourselves an Uber Black, which basically was just, we had a Suburban jail. Okay, we had a Suburban. But we rode our asses down to the harbor. You know, we had a good time at the wine bar. We walked around a little bit, and when it was time to go home, I called the Uber to come get us. Okay, it just is what it is, y'all. Ain't that hard? You know, do better. I'll be 40 this year. My mom still says when y'all go out, call me if you need it. I feel the same way. Like I'm grown as hell, but I'm sure that if I let myself lose it, you know what I'm saying? I know that both of my parents would come and get me. I mean, I could call my sister to come and get me. I mean, it's people I could call. If I needed it, it's people I could call. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, I got an Uber and a Lyft account. I'll go get my car and I can come back and get my car tomorrow. If I can't find nobody to take me home, I can Uber and Lyft. I got an Uber and Lyft account. Okay? And bring my happy ass right on home. And I think, and in the morning, I can either get somebody to give me a ride back to my car, or if I need to Uber back to my car, then I'll Uber back to my car. Anyway, child, there's that. There's that. All right. Now listen. I don't even like being a woman drunk and alone in an Uber or Lyft. She needs a real friend. Yeah, that's not the optimal decision, Nico. But if that's what I can do to get home, then that's what I gotta do to get home. But I understand what you're saying. That's not a perfect situation. But that's what I gotta do, child. That's what I gotta do. Now listen, I'm sick of these two. I promise y'all I'm sick of these two. Um Kroy and Kim, I'm sick of them. I'm just sick of them. The two of them then called the police on each other. They done called the police on each other. Now, let me read y'all this story coming from Radar Online. Shattered home. Kim Zolciak accuses estranged husband Kroy Bierman of locking her designer bags and jewelry in a safe. Exes are instructed by the cops to remain civil in front of their kids. Now, I'm going to read you this whole article, and if it doesn't include the part that I heard earlier, I'll tell y'all, because I've heard some other stuff earlier as well. So this is an update. So let me see if this article has the whole story. Okay. What the hell? Oh, okay. The home life of ex-Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Zolciak and her estranged husband, Kroy Bierman, is becoming increasingly volatile as a police report exclusively obtained by Radar Online showed that on May 4th, so first of all, this was earlier in the month, child. This was right after they filed or around when they filed. Only 2 days after 911 was called to deal with a separate domestic dispute involving the parties, officers were back at the Georgia home over property Kim claimed that Kroy took from her and locked away in the safe. So that first story is the story that I heard earlier today. Allegedly, Kroy was in the bathroom and in the master bathroom. I guess they're living in the house together. They're still living together. And I guess they have a schedule of when each one of them can use the bathroom or something. I don't know. But allegedly, Kroy was in the bathroom and he wouldn't leave fast enough. So Kim called the police on him. When the police showed up, allegedly, Kim and Kroy had gotten into a really bad argument. And Kim says that Kroy bumped her with his chest. The police asked her if she wanted to file a report. She said no. Child. So 2 days later, allegedly, after that event, the police were called again. Child. During questioning, Bierman admitted to responding police officers that he was allegedly attacked. Admitted to responding police officers. I'm sorry, y'all. That he was allegedly attacked by the reality star, claiming he has an audio recording to prove it. Kroy then advised that Kim punched him in the back of the head during an earlier altercation concerning the disputed property. Oh, child. Bierman told the officer he didn't have any visible injuries or evidence to prove that Kim had caused any injuries to him other than that of an audio recording of the incident. As Radar Online first responded, the divorce petition, both asking the court, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's just going back to the divorce. At one point during the May 4th incident involving a verbal dispute over marital property, the responding officer scolded the feuding pair, advising them to behave for the sake of the shell-shocked children watching the drama unfold. Several times during our encounter, officers employed Kim and Kroy to remain civil due to the presence of their 4 juvenile children. The police responded to the home at 6:49 p.m. after Zolciak called 911 to report that Bierman had locked her designer purse and jewelry worth $175 along with her passport in the home's basement safe. Girl, Kim alleged that Kroy had taken the property that did not belong to him and was a premarital asset. Bierman told the responding officer the items were marital property and accused Zolciak of having a gambling problem and losing a large sum of the money. After prodding, Bierman retrieved the items from the safe, but not before telling the reality star to leave the room because he didn't want her to see where he had hidden the key. That was actually going to be a question that you can't get in the damn safe, but okay. As the officers were leaving, Zolciak was seen furiously loading a white Range Rover with her personal belongings, purses, glasses, handbags, and other items in an apparent attempt to keep Bierman from seizing it. Zolciak even begged officers to remain on the scene to prevent her ex from stopping her in retaliation. The former NFL star whipped out his cell phone camera to record the event, presumably for divorce court. Kim and Kroy engaged in several verbal disagreements, including Bierman putting his attorney on speakerphone so that his estranged wife could hear the definition of marital property. While preparing the 5-page police report, Bierman called 911 at 10:42 p.m. to report that Zolciak was using his credit card, sparking another dispute over whether the card was marital property. Oh, this is sad. But the dust up didn't end there. At 1:19 a.m., Zolciak called 911 to report she returned to the house to retrieve medications from her bedroom. So wait. Mm-mm. Wait. Mm-mm. So you were more worried about getting your designer bags than you were about your medication? You mean to tell me you had to come back to get your medication? Ma'am. But Bierman had allegedly barricaded, excuse me, y'all, barricaded himself inside and was refusing to open the door. He told the officers that he placed the medication in the hallway. When Zolciak called the police again, they suggested that she call an ambulance to transport her to the hospital. I guess they said, girl, if you need your medicine bad enough, go to the emergency room. They'll give you some, child. She instead decided to sleep in another room. As we first reported, child, y'all, they gonna mess around and both of them gonna lose them kids. They gonna mess around and both of them are gonna lose them kids. Child, they still living together because can't either one of them afford not to. Child, the police were fed up, Cindy. They sure were. The police were fed up. I can't believe that you were more concerned about getting your designer handbags and sunglasses than you were. Like, I'm on medication. And there's medication that I know I need. How you ain't run upstairs and get your med? First of all, I keep meds with me. Like, I'm on medication. I keep on my person. I keep medicine with me just in case I'm outside. I'm supposed to take my medicine twice a day. Just in case I go somewhere after work, just in case I have to make an emergency run somewhere and I'm not home in time to take my afternoon dose. I keep meds in my work bag. Monday through Friday, I have a work bag and I have extra medicine in my work bag so that if I go somewhere after work, I know I have my pill if I need it. On the weekend, I make sure I have at least 1 to 2 pills in my wallet, somewhere in my wallet, because I know I'm gonna have my purse. I don't carry a purse to work. I have my little work bag, but it's in my wallet. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna mess around and lose. Both of them gonna lose them kids. They gonna mess around. Did y'all hear that? It sounds like that in a 24-hour period, they have called the police 3 times. And none of it was any sort of life-threatening situation. I mean, he alleged that she put his hands on her. I mean, that she put her hands on him, but I didn't see where he filed no report. I cannot believe that this woman does not have a closet full of designer bags, right? She's got a closet full of designer bags. What was so special about the bag that he locked in his safe? Now, him keeping your passport, all of it's petty. But he don't have no reason to have your passport. But okay, I mean, unless it was the purse that you were carrying and it had like your wallet and stuff in it, okay. But did he just randomly pull a purse out the closet and put it in the safe? Girl, what is wrong with y'all? Really, B, you're going to end up in jail if you get stopped with those pills out of the They're just gonna have to put me in jail, child. I do have paperwork in my car though, in case I get stopped. I do have paperwork in my car that my neurologist wrote. Because my neurologist, because I am on medication and because of my autoimmune, like I can't walk a straight line. You know, like, so God forbid they pull me over and they need me to take a field sobriety test. I do have a note in my car from my neurologist that outlines certain things. Child, that was the person that had her scratch offs in it. Child. Now my narcotics, I do have a narcotic that I take as needed. I don't carry that. I carry that in the bottle. I don't carry that just willy nilly. My narcotics I do keep in the bottle. I do. I just told y'all a lie. No, I don't. I have a pill box. I just told y'all a lie. Sometimes I carry it in the bottle, but sometimes I carry it in my pill box. I have a pill box. But anyway, child. So that's them. That's them. Just like the YSL trial, child. I guess I'll give y'all the updates as they come through, honey. As they come through. All right. Last but not least, y'all get a medical bracelet listing all your illnesses. You know, I never thought about getting a medical bracelet, Elizabeth. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to look at that. Look into that. Thank you. I never thought about that. So Tasha K is in a little kerfuffle once again with Jess Hilarious. Now we know Jess Hilarious as a comedian, but her and Tasha K have been going back and forth, child. So I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of what Tasha had to say, and then I ain't gonna play all of it because Tasha did another video where she all right, I'm gonna let y'all hear. Hey, what's up, Blue Prada? All right, let y'all hear what Tasha K was saying about Jess Hilarious.
I don't even think I ever reported on this bitch, have I? When she was in Country Wayne and she was a side bitch. And she made it seem like he bought her a house because she was with Country Wayne, but he was married and he put that bitch in an Airbnb, talking about it was a rental property. Made it seem like he didn't buy that bitch no house. He wrote that off on his taxes, okay? That's what he did. He was making too much motherfucking money and wrote it off on his taxes, and you posted like he bought you a house.
So I ain't gonna play all of that because you know she just cussing. But allegedly, when Jess Hilarious was dating Country Wayne, first of all, they was only dating for 6 months. So there's a whole lot of drama for a 6-month long relationship. Country Wayne is also a comedian. He they used to do these spoofs and stuff all the time on like TikTok and stuff like that. They dated for like 6 months. Now, allegedly, Country Wayne was married for part of the relationship or going through a divorce or whatever. Just Hilarious alleged that while they were dating, that he bought her a house. So Tasha K reported that it wasn't an actual house, that it was a rental that he allowed her to live in, and that she was a side chick because he was married. Well, Just Hilarious, she sorry, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I open up something, it just I'm trying to go into Twitter. So I guess they've been going back and forth. I don't know. So Jess Hilarious was on the Breakfast Club last week, and she threw some shots at Tasha K. So let me let y'all hear what she said.
Tasha K, honey, not Tasha. Cardi B is seizing $640 from Tasha K. Broke it. Oh my God, why y'all put that in there? Say no.
640 or 640,000?
We talking about Tasha K, honey, not Tasha St. Patrick. You honey. This is $640, sir, from Tasha K, as she still owes her millions after losing a defamation lawsuit. Cardi B is seizing.
So I guess Tasha K felt some kind of way. So Tasha K doubled down on what she said about Just Hilarious, but she did have a receipt. So I'm gonna let y'all hear her receipt.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Not she don't want that now. On her job, when they gave her a piece of paper and told her to read me, okay? Because they need these views right now. Because Angela Yee done moved on and took all the interviews with her. Everybody wanted to sit down with Angela Yee. They didn't want to sit down with two men, two women and one man. They didn't want to sit down. That's the name of that show now. They didn't want to sit down with two women and one man. They didn't want to do it. Okay, so Angela Yee took all the interviews with her. If you notice, don't nobody want to sit down with her. So DJ Envy is in his feminine energy arguing with women. Okay, and then when a man approached him, he want to apologize, but behind the scenes now he want to have a lawsuit. Okay, that's what they do. That's what they do. Okay, the Breakfast Club was over where Angela Yee left. I think. Me, just know I'm coming to go back to hell. That's where I'm going. I'm in hell, all right? That's where I am. You want to join me? Bitch, say something back, okay? Now, watch this, okay? Now, Country Wayne came out to clarify what she been lying to y'all about, okay? She's been trying to convince y'all that those ass shots that she lied about for so many years, saying that her body was real, because she was in the process of changing from man to woman. And she was trying to convince y'all, and she was trying to convince herself.
I'm trying to get y'all to the point of her receipt, y'all. Y'all know she got to do all this pontificating. So listen.
That this was going to solidify her being an actual woman with a man-made hole. I told you we're twin brother and sister since you say we look alike. Now watch this.
You and your ex, Just Hilarious, were together for 6 months, right? You bought sis a house. What made you buy her house so quick? Like, what happened?
First of all, I rented the house.
No, you rented a house. Totally different thing.
Yeah, I got her out because I was kicking with her. She had a place, but she wanted to move close to her. I'm like, I ain't gonna just be staying with you because I'm about to get my house anyway.
Okay.
And I'm not about to just live in no girl house.
Yeah.
So she wanted a better house. She my girl. I like her. And this what you about to get.
Okay, that's fine.
It's my Airbnb. Let me roll that back.
So allegedly, that was an interview that Country Wayne did last week. Because somebody in the chat was like, oh, that's an old interview. And she was like, no. T. Jones, yeah, that's why I was trying to get past all of that. Because, yeah, but y'all know how Tasha K is. Her and Just Hilarious, I guess they going back and forth now. Now, whether this is real, somebody said they thought it was a skit. I don't know if it's a skit. I don't know if it's real. But, baby, this is what they've been doing all day, child. That's what they've been doing all day. More importantly, she's undercover trying to call Country Wayne gay. Child, it's Tasha K. Y'all know that's her go-to. She's one of those people that feels like calling somebody gay is an insult. That's her go-to, child. That's her go-to. Now I went to Twitter to try to see. I went to Just Hilarious's Instagram and her Twitter. I don't see a response from her. There may be one. I just haven't seen it yet. I haven't looked at TikTok, child. But I'm sure that when Just Hilarious responds, I mean, she is a comedian. And I do think that it's gonna get gutter. I think it's gonna get gutter. Ciao. Whew, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, y'all can tell I'm tired. Um, Child, that's all I got tonight. That's a whole lot. That's all I got for y'all tonight. She's not funny. Yeah, you know, laughter is in the ear of the beholder, I guess, because you know, laughter is in the ear of the beholder, honey. Jess from Baltimore, she may have to run up on the liar, child. Yeah, Jess is from Baltimore, y'all. All right. Shout out to the 224 people that are in the chat. If you have not hit that like button, please do it this time. And if you are not subscribed, you catching us in the replay, you found me, you know, I'm new here. Just go on and hit that subscribe button and come on back around when we have another tribe meeting. We have a good time around these parts. I want to say congratulations to the new members. Thank you, Mr. Willie Brown, for gifting 3 memberships today. I really do appreciate it. I will be gifting another membership on Thursday, on June the 1st. We will be gifting a membership. Hell, I might be in a good mood and give 2. I don't know. I might give 2 memberships this month. I don't know. I got to see. I might be in a good mood on Thursday. I might be in a good mood. Something I was getting ready to say before we got out of here. I think that might have been it. All right, you guys. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We stay tuned if there's gonna be a teacher project. I think I might have to do something after work tomorrow. So I'll let El Teddy know as soon as I know. But if not, I will see you guys on Thursday. Thank y'all so much for being here, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.